the end comes the passage to the highest of the shafts, 180 meters deep. Deeper than the Cologne Cathedral is high. Biwak 1 is located at minus 380 meters. Here, the first third of the shaft zone is accomplished, but the most difficult descents still lie ahead of the 5 researchers. Through the lake corridors, the course continues towards the uncharted new territory, the deepest suspected offshoot of the cave, where the end of the giant thing could be hidden, if there is an end.
Hello, my name is Gretchen Baker, and I am the ecologist and cave specialist at Great Basin National Park. Today, we are going to look at caves and research. Lehman Caves is the best-known cave in Great Basin National Park. Cave tours started in 1885 and have continued since then. In recent decades, more than 30,000 people each year go through this beautiful, highly decorated cave. Paleontology studies in 1938 and 1963 found animal remains in the cave from species that no longer live in the area, like desert tortoise and an extinct horse species. A more recent survey found many more animal bones, including a partially calcified marmot skull. Although Lehman Caves has been studied for a long time, we are still learning more about it. Over the past few years, cave geologists such as Louise Hose have studied the origins of Lehman Caves. They are rewriting the geologic history, finding that the cave started from warm, acidic water rising from below. Sulfuric acid likely had a role in the dissolution of cave passages. Tiny microbes are helping us to better understand what happened.
Пещера Веревкина – это сложная, глубокая вертикальная пещера с множеством препятствий.
Мы идем по пещере уже около 4 часов и спустились всего на 300 метров. Но при этом это самый сложный участок пещеры, потому что где-то буквально через 100 метров начнется широкие колодцы.
После 400 метров пещера расширяется, появляется тектонический разлом. Здесь основное препятствие – 150-метровый колодец Бабатунда, который проходится небольшими группами. Далее движение происходит горизонтально по разлому, где и находится первый основной базовый лагерь пещеры – лагерь 600. Команда спускается в самую глубокую точку пещеры и планеты на сегодняшний день – Донный сифон. Осталось только измерить его, чтобы установить точную глубину. 2212 метров – это мировой рекорд всему современному миру. И вместе с тем она остается загадкой, приманивающей к себе первооткрывателей. Кто знает, кому она откроет новые ходы за пределами своей глубины.
Now, we will go deep into this marble cave that few have ever seen. We carefully make our way deeper with the ever-present hum of the stream as our guide. Soon, we are instructed to put on our harnesses and again prepare to climb downwards. A sculpted marble waterfall chamber. Its tall, fluted walls are carved of the finest banded marble. And through it runs a seemingly eternal stream of crystal clear water. Yet for nearly all of its existence, this place has remained hidden from human eyes.
It's tough because you have this fissure below you that can easily wedge in.
But the cave soon opens up again. This is Thunder Hall.
This was the big find at the bottom of the cave, Thunder Hall.
All across the world, nature has carefully hidden beautiful places. They can be right below our feet, where countless people walk. The search for new caves can range from casual curiosity to full-on obsession. How many more caves just like this lie undiscovered? A tiny speck of a cavity in a vast sea of bedrock.
So I can say pretty categorically that no human being was ever in the cave before we were in the cave. Dion and I got the excitement level when we got through the bear trap and saw a waterfall going off an 18-foot climb and big sculpted marble going down the walls was pretty high. $30,000 years ago is before human beings had developed agriculture. That's before most recorded history. There are human cultures that have been around for that long and were in North America at that time, but whether any of them were here is long since lost to the subsequent glaciations, which remade this landscape and paved over all of the evidence that we could have found of human habitation at that time.
Petra was a cat, a Pleistocene cat, probably at least 11,000 years old, living near the end of the most recent ice age. Petra, now a mere skeleton, got stranded in a cave and remained frozen in time by the cave's stable environment, and hadn't seen the light in millennia, until 2016 when a group of curious cavers discovered it. But what is involved in recovering a large set of bones from the depths of Buria Cave? How do you get to the cave? What is the passage like to get to the bones? Are the bones fully articulated? Are they mush or are they solid? How should they be packed, and how to get them out? That is what this program is about. The science, the steps, the process, what is required to recover the bones of an ancient cat with the least damage. After several hours of struggling with gear through the cave, the room where the bones are located is finally reached. I immediately fell in love with how amazingly well preserved Petra was.
This is unbelievable.
All right.
The bones just nice and clean and fresh. Like
There we go.
Too much light, I'm sure.
Yeah.
it's kind of
That's
like
good.
it died yesterday, which is exactly what you
Gina,
want.
Joe, Katerina, Lauren, and I dug for an entire day before the skeleton was fully excavated.
While humans have used the cave for a variety of reasons, we're not the only ones who have ventured into the dark. Many different organisms call Lehman Caves home, some of whom, like the snake range cave millipede, can only be found in and near Great Basin National Park.